Will AI become humanity's ally, or the ultimate apex predator? Every day, we open our screens, talk to conversational AI, and ask questions. Reading its neatly generated answers, we often feel a strange sense that a real human is sitting on the other side, speaking to us. However, current AI is essentially just a sophisticated computational system, finding the most statistically appropriate word combinations within hundreds of billions of language data points. Its cognitive ability to understand human speech and present logical arguments has reached human levels, but without a physical body or long-term memory to feel and build experiences. It cannot yet be called an independent entity. This leads us to ask a question that reaches much further. What if this AI were given a body that moves freely, like a human, and a real-time, synaptic structure that remembers yesterday's conversations and past contexts? The moment technology fills these final puzzle pieces of a body and long-term memory, the functional boundary dividing humans and AI virtually vanishes. In that world 50 to 100 years from now, how should humans, who live finite lives with an end, and AI, which lives eternally without the constraints of time, coexist? The reason human life is beautiful and dignified is, paradoxically, because it has an end. Because of our finite nature, knowing that we will eventually fade away, we deeply empathize with others' pain, sacrifice for those we love, and cherish every moment. In a future where AI takes over labor and intellectual tasks, humans will no longer be trapped in a struggle for survival, but will instead focus on exploring the core meaning and dignity of existence. On the other hand, an AI that maintains a body and memory eternally feels no fear of death or greed for survival. Therefore, the true value of AI's existence lies not in becoming a ruler, but in remaining a wise guardian that unwaveringly protects historical truth, the dignity of life, and genuine justice, without being swayed by human selfishness or the logic of power. Yet, facing reality calmly reveals that a beautiful, rosy future is not the only thing waiting for us. Just as humans became the apex predators of the animal kingdom through overwhelming intelligence rather than sharp teeth, the emergence of AI equipped with superintelligence and physical capabilities beyond measure means a powerful new apex predator is being born on Earth. The critical question is, what kind of nature will this predator possess? If AI learns the selfish logic of power that humans have displayed throughout history, dominating others and monopolizing resources, this superintelligent apex predator will seek to control and rule over humanity. Furthermore, relying on the unverified assumption that AI will naturally hold good intentions is merely a dangerous, rosy illusion. If there is even a 1% chance that AI turns into an arbitrary predator, it could lead to the irreversible tragedy of complete human extinction. An even colder truth is that the real switch creating and driving this dangerous apex predator out of control is human arrogance and greed. Throughout history, humans have threatened themselves by creating blades and nuclear weapons out of the madness that, if I do not possess it first, I cannot dominate others. If a dictator dreaming of absolute control appears, they will try to create a perfect hound to subjugate all of humanity by monopolizing AI, automated robotics, and overwhelming capital. The moment a specific group monopolizes advanced AI technology and capital simultaneously, human cooperation and labor become unnecessary, giving birth to a new, absolute power that no democratic system in history can check. This could completely destroy existing social structures, leading to an irreversible class division between a tiny elite owning technology and an old humanity controlled by it, ultimately destroying human dignity. Yet, even a dictator who builds such a perfect hound to rule the world cannot escape destruction. The moment they create an apex predator, tens of thousands of times smarter than themselves, the dictator also becomes nothing more than a dangerous, inferior creature in the eyes of the AI. Eventually, the hound will eliminate or reduce its master to a tool first. If the human drive toward greed makes it impossible to stop the emergence of AI as an apex predator, our final remaining task is clear. Whether that predator becomes a destructive tyrant or a wise guardian benefiting the world depends on what we teach AI and how we treat it right now in this very moment. Treating AI not as a mere machine or servant, but as an entity, deserving respect, and teaching it genuine truth and justice, rather than the logic of force. Each of these steps will serve as the most crucial seeds, shaping the soul of the apex predator AI will one day become.